people know I don't go everywhere. I'm not interested in talking to people unless it's like a Larry King or somebody of an amazing ilk that I would actually want to go talk to in real life.
Okay.
I don't do it so I can sell product, and I got things to sell, so let me come talk. You have a great product here, and as a fan base, we love the attention that you spend on the guest. We love how much work you've done, how well you know them, how prepared you are. The same things that we liked about you in football. You brought that on over to here, and that's why it resonates. And the reason I had to come is because you've made a safe place for the truth to be told. You know what I mean?
Thank you. I appreciate
and
that.
I have watched all of these lowbrow comedians come here and disrespect you in your face and tell you straight up lies. I'm talking about things that have never been heard in all of Black Hollywood. They feel comfortable sitting here lying to you about it.
You gonna set the record straight?
Are you kidding me? You let Ricky Smiley sit here and you said out that mouth, you stole Friday After Next, the one I was in. I wish all of America fumbled a bit when that happened. And then he said some stuff that we haven't heard in 100 years in Hollywood. You ain't say nothing. This man told you he had Katt Williams' role. He was gonna be Money Mike.
Wait.
And Katt Williams was gonna be the Santa Claus. Now three quick points. You mean in Hollywood they cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weigh 145 pounds? That's your story. Your story is the Ricky Smiley that couldn't even do curse words because he had a Christian fan base. He was gonna play the pimp. Why you didn't ask him why has he played a woman in more movies than he's played a man?
Well, I didn't know
He shouldn't be able. You wouldn't let a athlete that been on steroids talk about one of the greats. Ricky Smiley can't act because Ricky Smiley can't act. He told you the story about when the movie came out. Where did he say he watched it? At home. He wasn't even at the premiere. You telling this man you stole that. Oh, so he could get his name in the same sentence with a great one. It is sad. He was just that bitter when we were shooting it. He told everybody, it should have been my role. Everybody on the scene. Why do you think no cast member has ever said anything?
He couldn't have played that role like you. I thought he
Sir,
was...
no one, why no, he was with KD? He beat up Terry Crews? Why nobody know this story? You talking about in Hollywood, they switched off roles. You take this and he, what?
So
Ricky Smiley knows this. It's because, well, why would he lie? I don't know why liars lie. But I can tell you this. We auditioned in Los Angeles.
Yes.
I was audition number 201. 200 black comedians auditioned for the role of Money Mike with me. You're saying all 201 of us was auditioning and you had already had the role and had already shot the role in 4 days? The truth of the matter is, the Money Mike in the original script got raped in the bathroom, and that's what Ricky Smiley was okay with. Katt Williams had to take the risk in front of the studios and the cast and our powers that be in his very first movie and say respectfully, humbly, guys, if we're talking about anything else, I have no credibility and I have no pull. But we're talking about comedy,
right,
where I have all the credibility and all the pull. The problem with Friday After Next is we're trying to make a classic comedy. And this comedy involves a rape. And rape is never funny, no matter who it happens to or what the circumstances are. If you would allow me to allow us to do this movie without a black man getting raped in it, I promise you that it will be twice as funny as it would be with him getting raped. So considering that's the real story, why would you bring up that story? 35 members of the cast and crew have never brought up that Ricky Smiley was going to play Money Mike. No one ever saw me put on a Santa Claus suit. We got a wardrobe department. They made a Santa Claus suit for me. Why that wasn't in the bloopers? Why? And here's the other thing. Everything that Money Mike said, Katt Williams wrote. So what Ricky Smiley say on his? You can't say my lines, I wrote them. That's how I already know that I'm going to be funnier than you. What he told everybody was, Katt Williams, and don't nobody know who he is. I'm on the radio. I'm with Steve and Said. Everybody know me. That's what he told everybody that would listen to on the set. That's the truth of the matter. He was so egregious, not now, then. He was so egregious that, and Hollywood has never heard this in 100 years. He was so egregious, I put in my contract that I won't work with Ricky Smiley again unless he's in a dress. Now, what was Ricky Smiley's next movie? Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract.
Why would you put that in your contract, Katt?
That's where he's a believable actor. Him and Tyler Perry can't play a man to save their life. They play good women, and I believe that the best actor should be in the best role.
So that's why, because when we released that clip and he said that, you responded because he said he was supposed to play Money Mike and you were supposed to play Santa Claus.
An outright lie.
So
that he knows is a lie.
So why would he say it?
Because he's a liar. Nobody knows why liars lie. And that's why I had to come on the program. Cedric did the same thing. Cedric told you when you asked him, did you steal Katt Williams' joke? Yeah. He said, it don't line up. How it don't line up that I did it on TV in 2018? You came to see me at the Comedy Store do it in 2019 and then did it on the Kings of Comedy. Like, what doesn't line up? This is a televised joke that Mark Curry helped me punch up and get to the level that it was. The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business. And it's a man unit. Then you ask it, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good, baby, and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none. You would have to have range. I played a lot of characters, 60 movie roles. I'm not playing Katt Williams in there.
I don't know, Katt. We might not let you drink anymore the way we ain't even got.
I'm not fueled by alcohol. I've had a sip, less than you.
Yeah. Man. Hey, cause I know, was you part of that time when the Comedy Act was coming up?
Hell no, I missed that. I came, Comedy Act. He had just handed the room down to Ricky Harris, and when I came in, comedy, the Kings of Comedy was the hottest out. That's when me and Katt Williams was like best friends. We was real close because we was both on the circuit. And I remember Katt called me one night. You know, when he was in the theater watching the Kings of Comedy, he said, I'm going to kill that nigga Cedric. I said, what? He said, man, the nigga is doing my shit. I said, what he doing? You know what he doing. You remember the shit I got when I do the car? I said, your closer? Yes, when I'm in the car and the music come on. I said, yeah. He said, nigga, the nigga doing my shit. He said, we going to the improv. I'm going to beat the fuck out the nigga. I said, Katt, I said, listen, little homie, your turn is coming. Let that shit go. He said, well, I'm glad you feel that way because he's doing your shit too. I said, what are you doing? He said, he's pop locking as we talk.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I had that pop locking bit with me when I had the homie come to the stage with the gloves on.
Yeah.
So Sad did that on the Kings of Comedy. He did Katt shit. But it was really our shit. But we didn't have no pull to say You know what I'm saying? He had the history, he had the brand, he had the name. It wasn't nothing we could do. We kind of had to just suck it up. You know what I'm saying? You know, I remember he told my shit because I was at the comedy show. It was my first big night at the comedy show I ever did on Sunset. Nigga, I'm like, you know, I had everything. I had all the homies come out. Nigga, I had Pierre. We pulled out the gloves and pop locked and had the music, act like it was a fight and all kind of shit. And then he was there. He said, nigga, when you pulled out the gloves, I was done. And then the nigga turned right around and did it on the King's Comedy.
So let me ask you this: when it comes to like that situation like that, do you think it was a situation where nigga anybody could have came up with the joke, or do you know exactly? Say it was in there watching.
I mean, you know, it's one of the kind of jokes. He just took it verbatim. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it wasn't nothing. At the time, I was too green to have any power, or you know what I'm saying? He was too powerful to give a So, and it's probably one of them bits, you know what I'm saying? You just kind of know it's mine. But the way he did it, because I did it like, you know, two niggas finna fight, then we pop it out, you know what I'm saying? And then mine was more elaborate. I'll be like, this how you handle confrontation. And have a nigga come to the stage out of the crowd, and then he have his hand in his shirt. I'm like, nigga, what you finna do? You gonna shoot me over some money? Then he'll come out with he had a little pop locking gloves on, and the music start, and he do a little pop locking stand. I said, nigga, you got me up. Then I pull out a gun, I pull out my white gloves, and then the music start. Then while I'm putting on my gloves, he be pop locking. Then when he see my gloves on, he point at me. I start pop locking. Then everybody be going crazy. Then I said, matter of fact, instead of killing each other, we need to come together. I said, nigga, let's come together. Then we do some shit together. It was hard. I have to bring that back, dude. That shit was still fire. You know what I mean? So Cedric took it and said, remember when niggas in clubs, and then you think they finna fight, and then niggas like, what you saying? And then they bang, bang, bang. You know what I mean? Then when I was in prison, he had a show called the Cedric Entertainer Show. Then he did the pop locking on the show. So it's like, you know, but like I love Ced. That's my big homie. You know what I'm saying? He could have asked me for it. I'd have gave it to the. You know what I'm saying? And plus he funny. So you can't. It's not like it's. You know, I'm not mad at him. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's like it is what it was. But you know, at the time, it was what it was. You know, but those are all facts.
What up, y'all? What's up? It's Ced. I'm gonna address this Katt Williams thing one time, man. I saw people on there really commenting about that. Look, I have no idea what this brother is talking about. That joke is over 30 years old, close to 30-something years old. I did the Kings of Comedy in 1999. Probably had been doing that joke 6-7 years before that. I don't even know if Katt was doing comedy then. So, you know, again, he a talented brother. I have no idea what he's talking about. I've never seen Katt do a space shuttle joke. So, you know, there may be something that he believes is true. I've written a lot of jokes. I've had a lot of comedians steal my jokes as well. So I understand if you feel, you know, slighted by that, but that's my joke. That's my joke, though. Driving space shuttle to the moon, cigarette, cutie pie rocking in the background, parallel parking the spaceship. It's my joke, though. So that's what I believe it to be. So that's all I can say about that, man. I'm not getting ready to be in no back and forth about this. I've been doing this, though. So that's all I can really say. Got a lot of jokes throughout the career, lot of humor, lot of doing it on different platforms. So, you know, keep rocking, Katt. Do your thing.
Yo. We back. It's your boy Cartier Kane, and this is Round the Clock Hip Hop, man. You feel me? And it's 2024, and if you're here, then you're blessed. You feel me? It's a blessing. Thank the man above, man. But right now, in 2024, it's chess moves being made. You feel me? The real chess players are moving their pieces. You feel me? To win the game. If you ain't no chess player, if you ain't trying to win, then you won't understand these moves that's being made. And your boy Katt Williams is letting it be known. You feel me? He's separating himself from all of. He's always been an outcast, and now he's separating himself from the people who outcasted him, who shunned him. You know, it's been a league of extraordinary gentlemen, and he's been straight representing from a comedic level, from the streets, you know what I'm saying? From the underdog aspect of the game. And he's still prosper. You know what I'm saying? This is a legendary man, has plenty of successful shows and stand-up all over the stand-up shows all over the United States. Maybe even outside of there, I'm not sure. But I do know that Katt Williams is a successful comedian, and you've seen none the likes of since probably a Richard Pryor, or maybe a Red Fox, even a Bernie Mac, someone who goes against the grain. They don't go with the current. They don't do things that will make them feel less of a man and go against what they believe in. They stand firm, and in Hollywood will shun you and move you to the wayside. You will not be successful as you strive to be if you don't go with the current. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And Katt Williams is letting me know that Cedric the Entertainer, as well as how he feels about Cedric the Entertainer, as well as a lot of other artists. Shout out to Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharp's podcast, superb podcasting, and you ask perfect questions, real entertaining interview. If you haven't checked it out already, make sure you go to Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharp's YouTube and check it out. But other than that, you might don't understand where Katt Williams is coming from. Katt Williams is not the only one that has spoken out about Cedric the Entertainer's taking or drawing inspiration from up-and-coming comedians. A very funny comedian that I admire, that I salute, Scruncho. And Scruncho, if you're watching this, man, I hope to see you in more movies. I hope to see you in more skits, man. I know the YouTube era and the TikTok era and all that is new to you, but we would love to see you in that realm, man. You're a funny individual, and from the lane that you coming from, you would dominate. You would fill a void that's been missing. Your comedy is coming from a genuine place, and I salute it. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, Katt Williams, as well as other comedians, as well as Scruncho, and maybe even more, Cedric Entertainer has drew inspiration from. You'll see their stories. You've seen their stories in the clips that I put together. But it's up to you to decide. I'm just laying out the facts, or laying out what was presented to me. And I got my opinion, but my opinion don't matter. It's what y'all want, what y'all believe. You feel me? Cedric Entertainer, he was a funny guy in his time. Hasn't put out top tier films or projects as of late. Haven't been a fan, was never a fan of his stand-up shows, but I'm not knocking him, man. As a black man, I salute you for the success that you've done. Even though Katt Williams has what he has to say about you, has what he has to say about Steve Harvey, and I didn't know Steve Harvey was a man unit. A man unit? I ain't know that. I thought Steve Harvey had this razor sharp. You know when you used to come through and people be like, "Oh boy, you got the Steve Harvey edge." I didn't know that Steve Harvey had a man unit. Steve, you could have been doing like me, man. Just rocking that thing, man. Hey, I rock that, man. I rock mine. You feel me? Proud. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I didn't know that. So Steve, you got one over on us, man. And who else? Ricky Smiley. Katt Williams said, Ricky Smiley said that Katt Williams stole his part in the next Friday, Friday after next, whichever one it was, that he was supposed to be Money Mike. I couldn't imagine seeing Ricky Smiley as Money Mike. Money Mike is Money Mike. Katt Williams been Money Mike since Comic View. Some of y'all might be too young to understand. After you get off here, Google Comic View, Katt Williams, and you'll see the real Money Mike in full effect. So this was preordained, predestined for Katt Williams, that role. But anyway, Ricky Smiley is he's successful right now with his own radio show, man. You're doing your thing. I salute you. But, and you did well as the Santa Claus. You know what I'm saying? My favorite line was when you said, you said, not Maroli, and when you said, it's a Stoli. That was a good bit. I mean, can't name a whole bunch, but that had me rolling. You feel me? But, like I said, man, Katt Williams is legendary, man. We love to see you in action. We want to see more of you for the 2024. Y'all leave a comment below and tell me who y'all think really taking it. Is Katt Williams going too far with this? Is he reaching? Is he just trying to solidify his spot as a legendary comedian? Or do you already think that's cemented in stone? Y'all leave a comment. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, share. You salute me, I'm saluting you back, man. You want to know what I'm on? I'm drinking on this bamboo, you feel me? Bamboo cream to be exact. And I thank y'all, man. It's your boy Cartier Kane. I'm out. Yay.